The man heartlessly hurled his phone out of the car window and then followed his teacher to France without looking back. By the time his family rushed to the airport, there was not a single trace of him left. It was only at that moment that they truly realized their overwhelming regret. Just a short while earlier, the man's sister had stepped into his room for the very first time. She had always believed him to be a spoiled, reckless playboy who spent money carelessly, but as she took in the harsh, run-down environment, she finally came to the painful realization that she had completely misunderstood her brother all along. By chance, her gaze fell on the man's old, worn-out diary that he had left behind. Curious, she picked it up and began to read, only to uncover a long-buried secret that shook her to the core. Without wasting a moment, she immediately took the diary to their parents and handed it over. When the mother opened it, the very first thing that caught her eye was a crumpled bill. In a fit of rage, she angrily called him a hopeless spendthrift, accusing him of borrowing money despite receiving a generous allowance from his father every month. However, the father was caught off guard and questioned, "Wait, isn't his mother the one who gives him living expenses?" The mother, stunned and bewildered, insisted that she had never given the man any money at all. The sister also mentioned that the attic where he had been living was in deplorable condition, yet no one had ever bothered to check on him or offer a helping hand. As the mother continued to leaf through the pages, the man's long-hidden secret gradually began to surface. 8 years ago, after being separated from his biological parents for many long years, Lu-ren finally reunited with them. However, contrary to what one might expect, he didn't feel any familial warmth or affection. All the attention in the household was focused entirely on the adopted son, who seemed to dominate the family's love and care. Even when Lu-ren finally earned a prestigious spot in a highly competitive program, his parents shockingly decided to give the opportunity to the adopted son instead. Despite everything, the adopted son remained paranoid, fearing that Lu-ren would one day take everything away from him. One day, driven by jealousy and hatred, he devised a sinister plan to poison Lu-ren by secretly spiking his soup and instructing the housekeeper to serve it to him. However, fate had other plans, and the parents accidentally drank the poisoned soup themselves. Instead of stopping them or feeling remorse, the adopted son persisted in his scheme, pouring more poison into Lu-ren's water glass. This time, Lu-ren caught him in the act, utterly shocked and demanding to know what he was putting in his drink. Without a hint of guilt, the adopted son sneered, openly cursing Lu-ren for not dying during his years of absence and questioning why he even bothered to come back. Just as the adopted son tried to attack him, Lu-ren skillfully dodged, causing the adopted son to fall hard, breaking his arm in the process. Hearing the loud noise